Now, for reaction from the Muslim community, joining us in the studio is Hesham Meligy. Hesham Meligy. He is the founder of the Muslims for Liberty. And thank you for joining us here.
Thank you for having me.
Rise News. Tell me, how is the Muslim community reacting to the fact that Charlie Hebdo has become so popular?
Well, there are two sides to this story. Number one, of course, there is no justification whatsoever for the killing that took place in Paris or anywhere else in the world. It's not justified. But on the other hand, there is a double standard and false assertions of free speech when it's applied differently to different people. 2 years ago or so, one of the editors was fired because one of his drawings was deemed to be anti-Semitic, referring to the former President Sarkozy's son's marriage to a Jewish woman. So we have different application of free speech to different groups of people, and that need to be addressed. Still no justification whatsoever for the killings.
Now, the editors of Charlie Hebdo, they said they were trying to send a message, about terrorism, and yet many Muslims find the caricatures presented in the magazine as offensive. What about the caricature was particularly offensive to you? Sure.
So in the 6 articles of faith for Muslims include to believe in every prophet and messenger, including Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, and everyone starting from Adam. We do not depict them because it takes away from the reverence. So, for example, when Charlton Heston did the 10 Commandments, and then 10 years after that, did the Planets of the Apes and other movies, people, when they see the image of a revered person, and then the same actor do some other action, or the revered person is depicted in a different light, it's actually takes away from the reverence.
Now, do you feel that Muslims in France have gotten any different treatment since the attacks, better or worse?
Since the attacks, since the killings, there have been more than 50 arson attacks and personal attacks against Muslims in France. Mosques and individuals who are Muslims have been attacked.
Now, as far as freedom of speech, does your organization believe in that?
That's actually why we started this organization, because it's Muslims for Liberty, based on verse 2, chapter 2, verse 256, no compulsion in matters of religion or choice. This is the correct interpretation of the verse, and that's behind our organization to promote liberty in general, including freedom of speech.
Hesham El Meligy, thank you for joining us. Muslims for Liberty, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having us.